Hey everybody, welcome back to Fixing Things. Today, I gotta put brakes on my daughter's van. The Chrysler Town and Country. Should be easy, but I still got some issues with the window. On this episode of Fixing Things, let's get the brakes on this thing first. Then she can't be driving around with me in a window. Gotta have a window. It's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. An old trick I learned a long time ago, and I don't know why I didn't remember it the last couple set of brakes I did, is you could open up the pistons on your brake calipers while it's still on the truck or on the vehicle. That way you don't have to fight it getting it off or anything if you got a ridge. Just like that. Now it's done. Now you just got to take off the two sliders. Not the big bolts that holds the whole thing on, just the sliders. Pull that out, pull your brake pads off, put your new ones on, put it back together. Now you got to get this retention spring out. Put your caliper up out of the way. Put your new shoes on. So you can see the difference between the new shoe and the old shoe. And it's right at the edge of where this little metal is what makes a squeak on your brakes when it's wore out. Here, we got plenty of room. All right, so now we're ready to put it back. We got the shoes on, and you need to use some high temp caliper grease on your pins when you get ready to put it back together. Little looby dooby. And tighten her up. Don't forget to put your spring clamp back on. All right, we got the brakes done. They were actually pretty easy. I did have to stop and go over to the trailer to unload the skirting for Roger's trailer over there, Roger and Nancy's trailer. The truck came in with that. But now that we got the brakes done on Kendra's her minivan, now it's time to figure out why isn't this thing running good. It burned up a whole tank of gas. So last time I worked on it, I put the water pump on it and I went and filled it up full of gas for her being nice. And I don't have a code reader, so I went out and purchased a code reader off of eBay. And I didn't want to get just the cheap one, so I bought the midline one that also does a lot of programming and stuff like that. So I got the CRP129P. It's got like a little digital pad. I haven't even opened it yet. So let's open this thing up. I don't know how to use it. When I got out of mechanicing back in the day, I was a line mechanic at a Ford dealership, at Montgomery Ward's, at Sam's Automotive, and at 2 or 3 rental places. I was a mechanic, and that's way back in the day. And we didn't have these things back then. That tells you how long ago it was. So this is my first ODBD2 meter, R2D2 C3PO meter that I ever owned. Now my son, he grew up in that age. He has all kinds of these things. He's got the laptop with the CD, the whole 9 yards. This thing is supposed to be, when the new codes come out, it's supposed to have upgrades, free upgrades for life, everything. So it's called the Launch, and it's the professional line. So they have home lines too. It's good to have one that could just tell you what's going on. This one actually lets you reset the codes and stuff. So once you get it done, I have no idea. I gotta find out where the ODB2 thingy clippy is in there. All right, let's get this done. All right, so I went inside, took me to lunch, ate me some sugar-free pumpkin cake my wife made last night, and I read the manual, and it said I needed to upgrade the software that's in it. 45 minutes later, all the software is now upgraded, had to hook it to the Wi-Fi, and I'm on to the next thing. The next thing it says, find the ODB2 meter, hook up in the thing. Dirt on me. So that's what we'll do. Find the ODBD2, the R2D2, the hookup device. I think I found it right here. Now I'll get the cables and we'll hook it up. And I think then we turn the ignition switch on, I think, something like that. It's like a little computer. All right, so now we got to plug this in. Wow, it automatically turned itself on. Uploading may take several minutes. Please, something or other. Keep the VLC powered up. Whatever the VCL is. All right, 100% of something. Okay. Firmware installed successfully. Okay. VIN identification function, reading vehicle information. Input VIN. All right. I thought it did it automatically. That's okay. where I gotta find the VIN number? All right, I'm not too impressed about much stuff in this life, but I can say I was very impressed with the launch ODB2 Obi-Wan Kenobi meter. It searched the vehicle VIN number, diagnosed everything, showed me some codes that was in the system. I cleared the codes. I'm gonna let my daughter drive the car for a while because they were showing codes that were there for a long time. And now I got it reset. We're gonna let her drive it, see what new codes, because we've done some work to the vehicle since then. So some of those things may be semi-cleared up, but the codes are still in there. It was showing a oxygen sensor. So we'll let her drive it and we'll test it. It seems to be doing better than what it was. We got new brakes all the way around. On episode that I did with the vehicle before, we put a new water pump. It's not leaking. I checked the antifreeze. So my fix on the antifreeze is working good. And I did not address the window. It's getting cold. I may bring it in here, shut the door, maybe next week or tomorrow if she's not working. But I'm impressed. So if you want to know what this is the launch CRP129P on the professional line. So they got home grade line and they got professional line. This is one of the professional ones. This one actually lets you make alterations in the system. Some of them got the same carriage, different programming inside. I'm totally impressed. So check it out online. I bought it on eBay. What can I tell you? I want to go give my daughter her van back, and we'll address the window on another video. God bless each and every one of you. Remember, I can do all things through Christ. Man, it's getting chilly. Got to turn the heat on up in this place. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God bless you. I'll see you on the next Fix It Things with Pastor Bill.